YouTube. The fuck? What the fuck is up? Yo, I told everybody I was about to go live. I told a few people I was about to go live on Zachary K. Hubbard's live stream. And I get suited up, try to get out here, and it literally starts raining the second I step outside. So that's whack as fuck. That's whack as fuck. I'm going anyway, bro. I don't know how bad it's gonna rain, or how far I'm gonna go, but I got my sign here. That's the sign right now. I want to see what cops, if any cops at all, will even address the question. But what I really, how easy it is to see the manipulation behind the gun control. We shouldn't have to beg people to understand this. We've seen this show before. It's a fucking rerun. They enacted gun control in many foreign countries that we say that we are better than because of our freedoms over here. And we watch these other countries throughout history give up their gun rights, and then they eventually give up their lives. And sometimes to foreigners, but very often to the tune of what, 260 million plus? 260 million plus people have died in the past 100 years by the hands of their own government after they've been tricked into giving up an inalienable right, such as self-preservation and the right to bear arms, which is not a constitutional right. They put it in that constitution, and then when they manipulate it, you think that the power's in the paper, but the power's not in the paper. The power's in the fact that I have a pulse. Now, once I have a pulse, I'm alive, and I recognize my life, and I value it. I get to tell anybody or anything to stay the fuck away from me if they intend on doing me harm, and I get to defend my life, period. I don't need permission from nobody. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever to assume that I need permission from somebody to protect my life. Well, whatever I can get my hands on, man, I choose the gun, bro. Like, to even have to debate this stuff is crazy. Feelings be fucking the game up for a lot of stuff, because people be getting all in their feelings, man, and they think that their fear means that now I have to be treated as the guilty because of how the gun makes them feel. But that's crazy, because we don't do that to nobody else. It wouldn't make sense for us to do that to any other group of people. But if we're gonna do all of this crazy ass blanket blaming on this gun shit, knowing damn well that see, the irony is that they write these new gun laws and they try this other bullshit, like the red flag bullshit. They try that shit wanting you to believe that they think that these new gun measures are going to work or curb anything, right? But in their anti-box to abide by the law. If that's what y'all expect, the new laws will have some reason to exist in. Why are you not assuming that in the fact that murder is already illegal? This is not that hard to figure out. And some people say, oh, well, should we just not make any laws at all? No. Nature has already handled that shit. I don't give a damn what a bad guy has. A pistol, a rifle, a shotgun, a chainsaw, a samurai sword, it doesn't matter. As soon as he violates somebody's safety legitimately, initiating force and violence against them to threaten their life, the punishment is death. That's what the punishment is. And the punishment should be dished out by whoever's being attacked. Like, come on, man. Y'all act like without law enforcement and all this other bullshit, like we wouldn't have any control. People can just do what they want. They can't just do what they want. Robbing me at gunpoint is not going to get somebody 3 to 5 in the joint. It's going to get them 3 to 5 center mass. That's what it's going to get them. And I should have a right. I always have the right, the natural right to do that, without anybody's permission. The fact that they want to do this March for Our Lives shit, as if somehow it makes any sense whatsoever to tell people that if we get rid of, if we can get guns out of the hands of law-abiding citizens, then everything will be better. Boy, they trying to make a stress-free work environment for the next shooter. And I don't understand how y'all can't see that. This is what I want people to do. Instead of getting all in their feelings, I need people, especially the gun haters, I need y'all to use your imagination. And I want you to picture something. I want you to picture all of this as a movie, okay? In a movie, you would not expect at all for nefarious laws like gun control to look just like the history that we've seen, for it to have any good intentions whatsoever, because it makes no sense. I gotta switch my camera, y'all. Bear with me for a minute. It makes no sense to me that you not having a gun makes you safer or makes anybody safer. How would that look in the movie when you see this? When you see this gun control going? When we've already seen this before. We know what happens. Look at all these other foreign countries, okay? In the history of the world. They give up their gun rights, and like magic, they all fall victim to extreme gun violence. And almost never is it a foreign entity. It's almost always their own government. If you don't understand that, if you can't grasp that, we're gonna have a problem. Because what I'm asking for is for grown people who want to be respected as grown people to use some imagination and understand that it makes no sense for a government that we might have to fight off of our ass to have sole power over if we get to do that or not. Use your imagination. Doesn't make any sense at all. The Constitution was never intended to say, hey, you guys might have a very serious fight on your hands, foreign or domestic. They made it very clear that they expected that might happen in that way. That someone who we might let inside the gate might become not only a threat to us, but a threat that we have to physically fight to stop. They said that shit. That's what they meant. Now you got to ask yourself, if they intended to put this praiseworthy amendment into something they wanted to respect as a constitution of the freest nation ever to exist on earth, do you think that they wanted you to see the power in them writing that and then expect that the entire process and ability for you to fight off a domestic or foreign invader or violator of your life, of your rights? We can't expect that the power of how we're going to do that is solely in the hands of whoever could be that potential enemy that they named. Does it make any sense at all? It makes no sense at all to think that. You don't even need to be a constitutional lawyer. Sometimes I bring these things up and somebody who wants to be a smartass will tell me that a constitutional lawyer will give me a better perspective on what it is that I need to be seeing. They say a constitutional lawyer will give me better insight on what it is that I need to be seeing. I don't believe that. I don't believe you need none of that. Hell, you need a constitutional lawyer for it. It makes no sense they would give the power to the potential enemy. It was never up to the government to determine whether we were going to fucking rock this Second Amendment shit or not. It makes no sense, yo. Make it make sense to me if I'm talking some bullshit. If I just say some bullshit, say it clearly. CNN ain't gonna say it to me. My local news station ain't gonna say it to me. Mr. Hogg ain't gonna say it to me. How do you legitimate that? How do you legitimize that bullshit? You can't do it. And I'm telling you, every single time some people give up their gun rights, they get their ass smoked by their own government, bro. Every time, man. We're not gonna play pretend, man, like that's not the truth. We're not playing like that. We're not gonna play like that's not the truth. Something else we're not gonna damn do is allow the hypocrisy. I apologize for my camera work, y'all. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give in to the hypocrisy that they claim. Like this one guy, what's the guy's name? Uh, Beto O'Rourke. This guy claimed that what he really wants in America is for the AR-15 and other rifles to never be used again against the American people. But while he's saying that, he's promoting the idea that law enforcement is going to need those things and you should be law enforcement in order to have those things. That's weird to me. Because law enforcement is only going to enforce the law against other American people, but then they're going to bring their AR-15s to do it. Their AR-15s can only be used against not just American people, but American people that they swore an oath to protect. We need to be real clear and real precise on what it is we're talking about and what it is we're asking for. So let me get back to my movie narrative. Let's say Buffalo, the Buffalo event was a movie. Let's just say it was a movie. Right as the violator swings his barrel over that door and lets off the first shot, if you could pause that movie and then tell an audience what you would like to see happen next to bring the carnage down, to bring the level of violence down. If you ask them what they would want to see for the hero to step in, you got two options. Number one, you gotta hope that there's a cop there. Number two, if there's not a cop there, you can't expect or hope or wish while watching this movie that there's no one there to stop this guy, because we know what those movies look like. This is what I'm really on. I've been on this. I've done this since 2018, Hugger AR owner. I've always been trying to tell people, I am huggable. The hero might look like this. The hero is going to like this gun too. Recognizing the effectiveness and stopping a threat with a firearm like this can't make me the bad guy if I'm the hero hoping to match the firepower of a bad guy who don't value life. I'm not going to come in there with an Elmer Fudd ass shotgun. It would have to be something like this, or whatever it is that I feel comfortable with. But you don't get to choose, I get to choose that. Yeah. But like I was saying, if you can pause reality even, and you ask yourself, what could be the best outcome in Buffalo? The best outcome that could possibly happen is that whoever this dude is firing at is returning fire. That's what's supposed to happen. The bad guys think it's sweet. The guy in Buffalo, he wasn't worried about nothing. Ain't that strange that he wasn't worried about a damn thing when he went in there? He should have been worried about a hero, a guy like me, who don't need to be a police officer to manifest this manly nature to protect innocent people. I need to be a cop to feel like that. Or if I'm not law enforcement, I'm supposed to suppress that in myself, to protect myself, to protect my kids. Get out of here. That shit sounds crazy. You can't even sensibly expect that out of a grown man. Like, where's your mind at? Y'all are tweaking. The gun haters, y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all bugging, B. No one will hit the pause button and say, what I would like to see proceed is for this shooter to be unchallenged. People who hate on these guns, expecting that law-abiding citizens are going to abide by it so that it will be effective, why don't they think that the laws against murder are actually keeping us in check as well? That the morality behind murder is what's keeping us in check. We got over 300 million guns in this country. Over 300 million guns in this country. And that's the ones that they think they can spot, they can trace, that they're aware of the existence of. 100 million legal gun owners. Do you think we have a gun problem in this country? No. We got a suicide problem in this country. We got a self-checkout problem in this country. A lot of people don't want to fucking be here. We need to address that problem. Because that's 65% of the people that check out, buy a gun, it's self-checkout. Are y'all bugging? Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging me. Y'all ass tweaking, boy. What's supposed to happen is if my life is challenged, I should have a free lane to be as deadly as I want to be to protect my life because this is the life that I know that I have. I don't know nothing about no afterlife. Those things may be true. I don't know. I'm locked in right here though. And I fucking like being here. And I don't want to leave because of somebody else's decisions. Nobody else can, you can't make me leave the party, bro. And I don't have to ask anybody for that permission. They not asking your permission on what they doing in the World Economic Forum. They gathering, they making a whole bunch of choices, going against what your wishes might be, and they don't give a damn. Because they figured it out a long time ago. In order for them to rule us, they figured it out a long time ago that the gun gets the job done. They love violence. They don't give a damn what you think about it either. They actually get you to praise it and worship and salute that shit. That's what they do to you. Am I lying?
What's up, buddy?
What up, man? Thanks, bro.
What's up?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. They love violence. You know they do. These are the simple truths that if y'all can't get a grasp on and just be honest about, we are going to get nowhere, bro. We are not going to be safer if I can't have this. How's that going to make you safer? Me and you in a grocery store fucking hiding if they change the law tomorrow. With me knowing that today, if me and you was in a grocery store and some shit was popping off, I would help you. If they change the law, it'll be both of us hiding and crying. Does that make any sense at all that I can't have this because of what somebody else did? If that's the case, what white people did to black people, you're all guilty. Don't it sound stupid? Whatever the worst cop, whatever he did, all y'all guilty. That sounds stupid, don't it? Okay, so some nut job did some crazy shit with a gun and I can't have mine, I'd have been the hero. Y'all should have wished that I was in Buffalo. I wouldn't have let him get that far with that shit. I'd have put him in the fucking dirt, bro. Y'all don't want that? Y'all want everybody to cry and beg? Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro. Stop that. Y'all got to stop that. If y'all can't picture what it looks like in Buffalo and then imagine that everywhere in America going just like that whenever somebody want to pop off, because nowhere in America anybody can do this. That's what you want? Y'all bugging, bro. Tell everybody that's what you want then. Just be real, be honest. Tell everybody what you want is for every potential situation to look like Buffalo when there's nobody there to help. Just be honest and say that's what you want with all that gun hating shit. Y'all are bugging, bro. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. The answer is everybody that he fired that should have had a damn gun. Returning fire. He wouldn't even jumped out and did that shit. If he'd have seen me and 6 people like me in the parking lot, he'd have circled that shit and took the fuck off. He would have circled the parking lot and seen me and 6 of my homies like this. He wouldn't have popped that shit off in Buffalo. He'd have took his ass home to regroup. He's not going to see us and go, yeah, that's what I want. That's not what he wants. He wants me to not be there. The gun haters want me to not be there. Your favorite politician wants me to not be there. Y'all don't see that? That shit sound crazy. Y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all is bugging, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You don't know history enough to know that every single time someone demands that their own people give their guns up, that it turns into some bullshit every time. Y'all don't know that? Man, y'all can't talk to me. Don't even talk to me, bro. If you can't address the history in the gun control and then reconcile that before we can get to the present day bullshit that Biden and all these weirdos are talking, if you can't do that, you're not going to be able to talk to me. Because they confiscated guns 5 years before Hitler got there because they thought it was a good idea. They thought they were safe. And then he got there and they were already disarmed, you jackass. Y'all are ridiculous, man. Y'all bugging. And I told myself I wasn't going to come out here and talk hard. I was going to try to be sweet, but fuck being sweet, bro. Get the fuck, y'all, I feel like y'all are threatening me, bro. Y'all trying to act like I'm threatening somebody by having this. I've done over 55 open carry demonstrations like this in my hometown where I live at and in other smaller areas. I even been to Oklahoma City with it. I've been to Madison, Wisconsin with it. I'm right here in Iowa right now, constitutional carry state. I'm I'm always out here getting hugs. Everybody can feel the love. Not the whole public ain't scared like the news is trying to make y'all feel like you're in a minority group if you support gun rights. No, you're not. Most people out here digging. They know what's up. If you don't want to see me in a situation like Buffalo and you want everybody to be unarmed, you are a maniac, bro, because you're not going to be able to reconcile that simple, logical shit with me to make me look like somehow what I'm saying is going to hurt somebody. It's supposed to hurt the bad guy. But he get out, skip to my loot through the fucking grocery store unchallenged because y'all some pussies, bro. Fuck, I was trying not to call y'all names and shit, but damn. Like, what the hell, bro? What the hell? Y'all are bugging, B. Y'all are bugging. The story tells itself. The damn government couldn't even pass their own background check. And then they got the nerve to say, if my barrel length is so far, I'm good. But if it's short, I'm dangerous. To who, bro? I already got this motherfucker. What is you saying, bro? I'm already chilling. 41 years of life, I ain't never been a bully to nobody, bro. That's how I got this legally in 41 years. I'm gonna choose now to be stupid? I got little kids and everything, bro. Look, who I am and who I've become as a grown-ass man in my personal life has built me up in a proper way, bro. I am the hero, bro. I see my kids in everybody. The way I feel about them is the way somebody feels about you. My soul won't let me hurt you, bro. Why would I hurt you, man? You somebody's baby, man. I couldn't just hurt you. But if you want to be a bully, you don't respect none of that sweet shit I just said, I'll put your ass in the dirt, boy. That's the balance. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm not supposed to be sweet to everybody all the time. If you're a bad guy, you should worry about me. If you chilling, I'm out here for the hugs, bro. Y'all not gonna keep trying to play people who speaking this truth like somehow they dangerous. I got too much on the track record of who the fuck I am. Can't be twisted. Not gonna abide by none of your bullshit. None of that, bro. How you gonna convince me that danger is supposed to equal me giving my gun up? What? Disarm these criminals who got guns y'all don't even know about. Disarm the fucking cops because you telling me it's safe without a gun out here. Then you come talk to me when you do all that shit. Until then, if there's even one man on the earth that got a gun, I want to be number 2. Do you understand me, bro? I don't gotta, hell yeah. I don't gotta lay down for nobody and will not. And whoever expects me to is a psychological threat to me. You're not supposed to even try to convince me of that, bro. Are you crazy? You supposed to be, I'm a man like you a man. As soon as you say that, I go, you goddamn right, because I ain't laying down. All right, there we go. We back. Somebody called my phone. But yo, I always mean love, and y'all know that shit. If you know me, you know that. And if you don't know me, you need to know that. To expect that the hero would never admire this in defense. I don't know who raised y'all, man. The TV raised y'all. All this public school system fucked y'all head up. Y'all act like studying history after high school is redundant. Why do that? Type shit. But if you study history, you'll know when you're repeating it. Yeah, hell yeah. Bro, they want to take this gun shit. They want to take these gun rights. That looks familiar, bro. Every time they do that, they fuck people up. I'm not letting shit go. Biden can kiss my dick. Fuck JB. That boy crazy. If they trying to convince you that the heroes shouldn't like this to defend innocent people, they crazy. And they hypocrites. Because they want the cops to have them, but they call them heroes. And they treat you like the presence of the gun makes you bad. But when it comes to the cops, they say it's the man inside that drives that firearm. Look, you can let them play you if you want to. You want to be that slow? You get what you deserve. That's what the world is like. You get what you deserve. And I really want a cop to come by here so I can show him this sign, bro. I want to know, and they're not gonna answer me. They're not gonna answer me. Because this is how dangerous law enforcement is, yo. Law enforcement is dangerous. I've done over 55 of these things, man. A few times I get some cops that kind of act a little funny, and then they get their ass checked too. Verbally, respectfully, and in a way that they got to understand and respect. But most of the time, I get positive reactions from police officers. You know what's funny? Them same ones that pretend to support me and wave at me now, if they wrote it on magic paper with a magic signature that I can't have this no more, he'd be willing to kill or get killed to come get it. Now how dumb is that why he pretending to be cool now? He's a zombie to the paper. You're not even supposed to be okay with that shit. That don't sound strange to you? That shit sound weird as fuck to me, bro. Sound like a fucking game and you're being played. You think life ain't a game of wits and muscle? Yes, it is. Ain't no real rules to nothing. All is fair in love and war. And if you allow yourself to be fooled, it's an old Roman maxim of law. It says something like, for he that will allow himself to be fooled, let him be fooled. Or whatever the fuck the wording is. But this is an old Roman law. And we are in the new Rome. And by God damn, they are living that shit, bro. Because they don't give a damn about nothing. If they are able to fool you, they say it is your fault to play that role in a manifestation of reality because you allowed yourself to be ruled. And that's all the justification that they need to run your shit. The fuck out of here. The fuck is a cop? I'm superior to every cop, nationwide, coast to coast. I don't care how much of a good guy he is. I don't give a fuck what his military history is. I'm superior to all of them. You know why? Because I got one reason and one reason only why I would use my gun. And that is defense, period. The only reason I could possibly have to point my gun at anybody is defense. Cops have literally thousands of statutes, ordinances, and codes they can turn into interactions between you and them that they bring a gun to every interaction. Letting you know that no matter what the fuck is going on, if you take it there, they will happily go there because they'll never let you win a challenge like that. That's what they say. And there's thousands of reasons they would do that. And then the reasons change outside of imaginary borders because the laws are different from state to state. And then we get different people in these administrative offices that shift and change what's supposed to be concrete, honest, truth, justice, and liberty. But when you move in these, you got all these shifting parts and these flawed ass people running this shit, you ain't gonna never get what you theoretically thought you was gonna get. Y'all bugging, bro. The only thing you can ever do is recognize that I know that I'm nobody's boss. You gotta know that you're not mine. And if you are mine, how'd you do that? A bunch of propaganda, hypnosis, and some serious fucking threat is the only way you ever gonna get me. Because I wouldn't listen to my mom. I'm a grown man. And she gave me life. Anybody else who wants to tell me what to do, you ain't got a fucking chance, bro. Unless you threaten me while I'm chilling. That makes you the bad guy. The argument is over. I don't have to like none of y'all, bro. I'm the hero. Y'all bugging, B. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all bugging. I'm not giving up shit but a hug. Y'all fucking tweaking and I'm tired of it. A real march for our lives is not a bunch of sissy ass, unarmed crybabies crying over some shit that they ain't smart enough to fucking fix. A real march for your life will be 1,000 motherfuckers like me. Dressed march for your life, you motherfuckers will be bulletproof. 1,000 of y'all marching, the fuck out of here. That's a march for your life, boy, because ain't gonna be no loss of life among them. How? Y'all don't get the irony and the bullshit that they be talking with this double speaking, all this dumb shit all the time? Yeah, dude talking from a bullhorn or something from his truck, saying what's up. Hell yeah. I love that shit. Crazy ass white boy in a big ass black pickup truck that's been lifted. Ain't no racial problem out here. The racial problem is this big. The real problem is the same motherfuckers that gave the green light to enslave my peoples are now telling you that you can't have a gun without these taxes. Meaning that a lot of poor people, and we can even hang on to the gun rights, won't be able to afford it. Y'all gonna be unarmed and it's gonna look like slavery around this bitch. Y'all gonna let them do that, bro? I'm not letting them do none of that shit, bro. It ain't a black or white thing. A good white man couldn't have stopped that slavery shit. A bad one can't bring it back. You need government green light to run that shit. That was a government thing, bro. They did that shit. They did that shit. That's why it looked like something kind of changed and went away. When they said don't do that, get the fuck out of here, bro. Racism is a massive thing. It's got massive force behind it. You can't turn it off like a light switch, bro. That shit's still here. But it kind of went off like a fucking dimmer. Because when government said no more slavery, it ended. A good white man couldn't have stopped it. A bad one can't bring it back right now. You need government to drive that. If y'all don't see that the same people are trying to disarm you, you're crazy. Y'all bugging. Yeah. Yes. Look, man, look. Hey. Hey. What gun hate, bro? Ain't nobody out here hating. Ain't nobody out here scared. Even the people I can tell that they don't like what I got going on, they pull up to the red light, but they sit there. If they was that scared of me, they'd pull off. They're not scared. They disgusted and misunderstood. That's what's going on. A bunch of misunderstanding and fear. And any man that gives his gun up and thinks that made the world safer because he gave his gun up, yeah. Number one, he's soft as hell. He's soft as warm butter. You gave your gun up and you thought that made the world safer? If you honestly believe that, then I feel like you were saying you were meant to be in a danger. I'm not a danger to nobody. I might serve somebody some defensive justice, but I'm not a danger to nobody. Not like that. If you gave your gun up and the world got safer, don't project your lack of emotional stability or psychological stability onto me. I'm solid in who I am. I know who I am. I always been chilling, bro. But just because I'm always chilling don't mean that I have to lay down. I'm not laying down for nobody, bro. Y'all not supposed to let them do that. Yeah.
That's right. Don't let them do that shit.
The guy in Buffalo should have seen me and 6 of my friends in that parking lot.
Damn straight.
He'd have kept going.
Damn straight.
Now, who wouldn't wish that to happen?
Right.
Gun haters are crazy. They should wish that I was there.
That's right.
They should have wished that shit.
That's right. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Don't let them hate on that gun shit. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Don't let them take your shit. You tell them you not letting shit go. If I put my shit down, everybody better be putting their shit down. And then I'm not going to even believe everybody put their shit down. Someone want to pick my shit up. You're never going to be able to get it from me, bro. You're never going to be able to convince me. You're never going to convince me that me giving my gun up is safe. I don't want it to be safe for the bad guy. The Buffalo boy, I wish he'd have seen me. He'd have been scared as fuck. He don't want to be challenged like that. He get out there, skip to my loot playing on y'all ass. He should have seen 8 niggas like me in the parking lot. As soon as he bust that shot, we'd have flipped this fucking car. Y'all don't want that to happen? Oh, you want to make sure that that never happens anywhere. Well, then Buffalo gonna be Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Tampa, Florida, LA working on it. They love that shit. LA love that shit. They love it that can't nobody rock their shit over there unless they also don't give a fuck about the law. Ain't that crazy that in a place like LA or Chicago, New York, it might save your life to say fuck what the government said about this gun shit? Because if you got a gun and somebody trying to violate you with one, and in the back of your mind you thinking, I said fuck that gun law, I had a gun. I kept him from killing me. You saved your life by saying fuck the government. Did you not? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know what's up. Yo, I will not be bamboozled by that bullshit. All that gun hate crazy. That gun hate crazy. Y'all sound real funny telling me danger means give my gun up. Boy, every time I hear that news, I go get another one. Fuck is you talking about? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My guy says, you hear me? You hear me? Out the window. Listen. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, what you say? I should have been in Buffalo, right? I'd have flipped this fucking car, boy. They can't even carry no gun over there. That's why he skipped to my loot right through the grocery store smoking people. That's bullshit. I should have been there. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Don't hate on that gun shit, bro. They want y'all all out here naked. Why, bro? That's dangerous when they want you naked, man. That's dangerous. Any other country they do that shit in, their own government come through smoking motherfuckers. Every time. I'm not exaggerating, bro. Every time they do that, that's what happened. Am I lying? If that don't scare y'all, y'all bugging. If y'all let them take your shit, good for you. They're not getting this one. They're not getting the 12 or 13 at my house, neither. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Nobody has to let go of their guns. Nature says so. We are hornets with stingers, bro. Expect the stinger. All right? If I'm provoked, I might sting. If that can't sit right with you, I don't know what fucking planet you're from, but on planet Earth, you get to recognize your life and then defend against somebody taking it from you. Period. Period. If somehow that's not true, you gotta explain to me why. You can't just cry about kids that you won't even protect right, and then tell me having this is hurting some kids. Me having this in Texas would have saved some kids. Dude, the shooter crashed his car. Two guys ran to his aid to try to help him in the car crash. He shot at them. They didn't have no gun to return fire. If they did, because they was like me, the school shooting wouldn't have happened. And if I'm lying, then you got to explain that shit to me and stop playing. Because you talking to a grown-ass man, don't play with me. How is that not true? How is that not what you wanted to happen? That ain't what you wanted to happen? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all not gonna play me. Not gonna play me. Not gonna play me. They should have returned fire from the scene of the accident. Who in their right? Let me talk to one of the parents of the victims. And then we hit pause on the car crash. And then we say, this is what happened next. He jumps out the car. People run to his aid. He opens fire on them. Pause. What happens next? Imagine something, anything. What should have happened is the Texas shooter should have had somebody returning fire at him when he shot at the guys that tried to help him through the truck accident. They took off running. He ran to the school and got busy. They should have returned fire. They'd have stopped him right then and there, but everybody's scared of guns because y'all some bitches. Tired of y'all being bitches, bro. The hero is gonna like this gun. If you don't understand that, you got a cognitive problem and you need to go get some help. Because I can't explain this simple shit to y'all. Y'all don't understand that shit? Oh, so you want it to look like that every time. That nobody's there? You tweaking, bro. You bugging, bro. Y'all bugging, man. Hey, look, I hate y'all, but it's really love. But for real, I fucking hate y'all, bro. You gun haters, y'all bugging, man. Y'all gotta stop the madness, bro. Yo, I ain't seen a cop come past here. And usually they do. Whether it just be coincidentally or somebody calls them and they drive past to see me because they know me here, and then they keep going. But I've done a gang of these all the time. I do these all the time, bro. All the time, way before coronavirus. And then I did one of these shortly after coronavirus, and the cop came up and asked me for my ID. I was like, I ain't ID and shit. He gonna tell me, well, just don't let nobody hug you. Or else what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do if I do? What the fuck is you talking about? Anybody worry about no corona, nothing. All that fugazi bullshit is for fear and distraction so they can do what we've been telling y'all all this time they've been trying to do is come for these guns, bro. And when they want to do some crazy shit like that and they ain't got good reason, and then all the reasons start popping up, that should be suspicious to you. That's not suspicious to you? Y'all bugging, bro. Bugging. Y'all bugging. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro. None of the surviving family members of these victims would hear me say that I wish I was there. How I get down, what I see happening, and how a lot of these things could be mitigated, avoided altogether by more people feeling like a hero like me and then being left alone to be that. Because we got a punishment for the bad guys. The number of bad guys will go way down if they felt like 80% of the population was looking like me. Where the bad guy at? He can't go nowhere and get comfortable. He can't get comfortable nowhere. Y'all don't understand that? I don't give a damn how big and bad a rapist thinks he is. How busy is he gonna get in a room full of armed women? Nowhere, bro. He'd be so damn nervous, understanding his own intentions, that he'd just want to get out of there. That gun is the liberator. How the fuck are y'all so scared of the gun but can't see it as the liberator if it's in my hand? But if it's in a cop hands and he 20 minutes away, that's okay with you. Just let it be what it's gonna be. Wait for the cop? I'm not waiting for no cops for nothing, bro. I'm not waiting for no cops for nothing. By the time they show up, I'll be mopping up and everything. They be mad at me for fucking cleaning the fucking evidence. Man, I'm whistling Dixie cleaning, bro. What is you talking about? They need y'all. Fucking police officers need to stay at the fucking station till we call them like we don't know the fucking number. Like we don't know the fucking number. We'll call you when we need you, bro. Fuck out of here. Matter of fact, man, just cancel my subscription. Fuck is you talking about? Crime scene investigation, those guys are cool. Homicide detectives, they do some dope shit. Round of applause to them. A cop circling the block looking for a reason to solicit money out you, to extort money out you, man, take your ass to the station till we call you, bro. If ain't no victim, ain't no crime. All that other funny bullshit, all these laws, statutes and ordinances and codes and shit y'all wrote, man, that's slavery and hypnosis, boy. I'm not hypnotized by that shit. Because you got to back it up with violence because you know it don't mean nothing. Yes. You know that shit don't mean nothing. You know it don't mean shit, boy. No one cares about what you say and you know it. That's why you don't just write it down and leave it. You write it down and then lay out the punishment. Because you have total expectation that people are going to be like, man, I do what I want. Even when they're doing bad shit, people do what they want. You are literally capitalizing with this justice system, the prison industrial complex. Taxation is fucking theft. And if you fuck around, it'll turn into armed robbery because they will come to you with that force. You cannot escape them. Y'all think that shit cool, you think it's sweet because it's not affecting you on a day-to-day basis. But it is though, because they putting your life in a state of check and of subordinates that you're not even who you really even supposed to be, bro. You don't even know who you are no more. The system got y'all completely hypnotized. That y'all think that a grown-ass man should give up his firearm because he's not a cop and then depend on another grown-ass man to come save him and his family when the danger is on their ass? What bear does that in the fucking forest, bro? You can't check another bear about his teeth and his claws. You can't ask him where he got it from and who told him he can have it. He don't wait for another bear to fight for him. He fight that shit, bro. Y'all gotta get, if y'all can't get up on the level, on an intellectual level of understanding this simple shit that I'm saying, you can't even come to the table to talk shit to me about nothing. Hall can't say shit to me. The ATF can't say shit to me. Y'all are fucking constitutional fucking felons, actually. U.S. Title 18, Section 242, if you want to play by the rules, you punk bitches, says that all of y'all are felons. Because y'all not even supposed to be enforcing no law that violates the Constitution, even if it made it to the state, to the stage of being a written law. Doesn't matter. Are you smart enough to realize that you're violating the Constitution with that? Because you can refuse orders if it violates the Constitution. But if you follow through with that shit and go, hey, it's the law, but it shouldn't have never been there in the first place because it's a violation of the Constitution, you are supposed to go to prison. You're a felon, Mr. Officer. That's what your rules say, and I didn't write that shit. Don't be mad at me for thinking we playing by the rules, right? And then I dish that out to you. You got to accept that shit. Everybody want to play by the rules until it's one of their asses. Now everything's sweet, fuck out my face. Y'all bugging, B. If cops is criminals, then they all criminals and they all got to get it. Fuck is you talking about? They all got to go to the course that they love so much, be put on trial, comb through their career to see if anything makes them in violation of U.S. Title 18, Section 242, period. And I didn't write that shit, somebody else wrote it. Y'all praise them for writing that shit, praise it now. And make them live that shit to the fucking death, boy. They can get up to 10 years in prison and all type of shit. Maybe even put to in the dirt, nap to the worms with you, that type shit. Y'all wrote that in that shit. Y'all mad that I read it? And now I'm saying it? If I read something that y'all praise as law, but it makes y'all look bad and then I say it, but then that makes me some kind of enemy combatant, y'all look guilty as hell. So let it be what it's gonna be. Y'all look strange as fuck, fucking weirdos. Y'all ass bugging. Fuck out of here. If a cop is a felon, he's a felon. All of their asses are felon by breaking their own law. That's not my fault for realizing that shit. Now let's play by the rules since y'all want to be sweet and play by the rules and obey the law and all this fucking virtue signaling and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, well, all your cops are felons. Now what? Now what you gonna do? You gonna be free from paying tickets that ain't got no victim. You get to keep all your gun shit. If there is no victim, there is no crime. So as long as you ain't create no victim, you good. If you create a victim, that victim is going to do something to you. That's natural law. And there's nothing wrong with still having crime scene investigation, a court of law that determines that if you do something to somebody where you testified, we can always examine that. But having this in between where y'all think y'all can tell me what kind of gun I can have or if I can have it or where I can have it and all that shit, man, get the fuck out of here. Because y'all ain't asked me for no permission for all them nuclear bombs, them warplanes, and all of that bullshit while y'all further the body count being propelled by the craziest. How many bodies have they made? In the right or in the wrong? How many? I couldn't have ever implemented that level of violence if I realized I'm not your boss, so you not mine, and everybody did that. Nobody could climb the fucking mountain to do that to the world, bro. And if you don't understand that, you got a cognitive problem. You need to go get your shit checked out. If you're not smart enough, intelligent enough, your IQ too low, you need to go do you some IQ exercises. You need to grow up a little bit, be honest, understand how to find a logical bottom line to the objective truth in some of these things, and the story will tell itself. Cops are not good because of the good shit they do. Those are the rights and duties and responsibilities of every able-bodied man. All of the other crazy shit that the cops do, we all recognize as being wrong. Because if I did it for the same reason, I would go to jail. The story's over. The story's over. I win. The game is over, bro. If I'm not putting this shit down and I sound dangerous or stupid or crazy, then say it, bro. All I'm saying is the absolute truth. Yeah. All love. Yeah. And real talk, I'm in the middle of fucking Iowa. A lot of black people live here where I live at. Tons of white people, y'all know that. You can still typically peg that kind of thing on a lot of different states where you know they don't got a high population of black folks. Iowa happens to be one of them places. All these white people rolling past here, country ass white boys, punk star, emu, rock star ass white boys, older white people who I would imagine would see me and maybe feel like they ain't got nothing in common with me. Until these old white people in the middle of Iowa see me talking this gun shit. Now they love me. You see where the division is? It's almost nowhere. It's almost nowhere. That division is almost nowhere. And this gun shit becomes common ground for a lot of oppressed people, black, white, gay, whatever. It becomes a liberator. Yeah. And a common denominator with a lot of us. Is that all we really want is to know. Just like if you kick, you can kick a feral cat. You can corner him and kick it. You know what it's gonna do? It's gonna fight the fuck out you. And it don't care about the odds, who sent you, or none of that shit. The cat just gonna fight you to the death, bro, if you corner him. That's nature. Yeah, we have a super nature, bro. You kick me in the corner and I got this boy, I'm sparking. That's what's supposed to happen. I don't have to let you do nothing to me, bro. All I gotta do is not hurt you, and you got that. But I don't gotta let you hurt me. That's for damn sure. What the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? That's the expectation y'all got for grown-ass men on planet Earth? Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all gotta grow up, boy. I would never expect for any man to let me bully him. I just respect everybody's life like that. Gun or no gun. I can have this gun on me. I'm still not gonna bully nobody. That's a man. That man might get me. I'm not messing with no. What the fuck for? I want to be left alone. Maybe he want to be left alone. This is fucking easy to figure out, boy. I'm just gonna leave that man alone. And if I can't leave him alone, he gonna mess with me. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't need no legislation to tell me that. Grow the fuck up. I still ain't seen no cops out here. Y'all ass tweaking. Y'all ass tweaking. Thanks anyway. Air hug. That works. Old ass. A much older than me. White guy with his wife on a motorcycle. Leather jacket. Bald head. Yeah, boy. You got a banger? You got a banger? That's what's up. You should maybe carry your shit. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah. And as long as you in the right, you're supposed to win that fight over your life. I don't care what they said about your past. Fuck that. And yo, felon or not, I don't care. You know what the punishment is for a felon violating somebody's life and safety with a gun? What up? The punishment for a felon violating somebody's life and safety with a gun is the same punishment as anybody else who violates somebody's life with a gun. I hope they get shot by whoever they're trying to victimize. That's what's supposed to happen. We don't need to tell a felon that he can't protect his kids because some shit he did 20 years ago. His kids ain't got nothing to do with that. If he chilling, he chilling. You already let him out here. Let him rock his shit. Because if he fuck up, somebody gonna smoke his ass. Because if he got it, everybody got it. See how that works? Now, we ain't gonna have the balls to muscle up to think he gonna bully somebody if everybody rocking it like this. Bullies that can't go nowhere. They can't get comfortable, bro. That's what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to be fucking uncomfortable. Texas boy, comfortable as fuck. Won't worry about nothing. Stop letting them get comfortable like that. This motherfucker chewing bubble gum and skipping. Just worry free. How he in a grocery store busting shots worry free? Fuck out of here. You should have been worried about me and 8 niggas that look like me. If you don't want that, if you wish that that wouldn't have happened, what that say about you? Ain't no cop gonna come past here and answer this question. If they call for confiscation, will you stand down? Because they smiling at me now. Fist pumping and all that type of shit, trying to show support like they understand where I'm coming from. That same police officer knock on my door if they tell me, oh, we wrote on magical paper that you can't have that. You've been out here hugging people since 2018 to see the rappers with your gun shit. They wrote this on paper, now we gotta act like you dangerous. What? Come on, man. Who I'm dangerous to? I'm only dangerous to somebody that wanna hurt me. I'm not dangerous to nobody who ain't got no problem with me. I'm out here hugging people. Fuck is you talking about? Don't twist my shit. I know who I am. I know what it is. And we all got to know that if they wrote it in the Constitution, that the fight might come from within, and that we need to keep an eye on that. How is it that the ones who the Constitution said that the fight might come from, if the fight comes from within, how is it that they have all the say-so on whether or not we can have guns? That don't look suspicious to y'all? They supposed to be the last ones to say something. Whoever could potentially be this big-ass threat that the Founding Fathers tried to outline in the Second Amendment, whoever the threat is, foreign or domestic, they shouldn't be able to say shit to me about my gun that looks suspicious. So why they doing all this motherfucking gun hate? 65% of the people that are in the fucking dirt from fucking guns in this country, they check themselves out. We're not gonna talk about that. They check themselves out. And I'm not saying that that's to be taken lightly or that it's not something to talk about. I think it's exactly what we need to be talking about. Is the mental stability of some of these people. And where they came from in regards to them to them boys running around in public. Where they come from. But all these other people with the self-checkout, 65% actually. 65% of them. That has to be addressed when you're talking about gun deaths. But don't you realize that they almost never bring that shit up? Don't you see that? But if I was trying to tell you that a certain percentage of women that go to a hospital to get injuries treated, if I told you 65% of them were domestic violence, you would say, we got a domestic violence problem. But if I tell you 65% of people that die from guns self-check out, you don't say we got a fucking self-checkout problem in this country? Yeah, we do. Why they so damn sad like that? Let's talk about it. Because it's 65% of the people that die from guns. That's what happened. Y'all not gonna talk about that? Fuck out my face, man. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all got the game fucked up with that dumb shit. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. They want this shit for another reason, bro. We're not doing no suicide counseling. We're not even bringing it up. We talking about Buffalo. I should have been in Buffalo. Me and 8 of my boys should have been in Buffalo in the parking lot. We'd have flipped this fucking car, bro. He wouldn't have made it in the store. That's what's supposed to happen. Y'all are bugging, bro. You don't want that to happen? You tweaking. You bugging. There's something wrong with you, man. And you don't love the kids. throw it back at them. Throw it back at them. If you wish that nowhere ever could it ever be me and guys that feel like me giving an immediate pushback to somebody trying to hurt some kids. If you don't want that to happen, immediately, you don't love them kids. Now I got a police officer right here. He read my sign. He not gonna answer me though. Hey bro, are you gonna stand down, bro? You not gonna stand down? Then hate me now, bro. You fake as hell, bro. He fucking ran my sign and rolled off. Wouldn't even look at me. I pointed to the sign again and he looked at me, just smirked and turned his head. That's dangerous, bro. Over 50 of these open carry demonstrations, and the police always love me. They respect me. I've been proving them to be not as bad as the news says by getting out here showing that they don't treat a black man like this as if he's super dangerous. They be waving and shit. But if they write it on magical paper that I can't have it, the same cop showing me love will come give me like something changed. What changed, bro? I'm the same person, bro, that you was waving at. The same person out here getting these hugs. Who the fuck have I heard in 41 years of life? Nobody, bro. Nobody. But I should have been in Buffalo in the parking lot. Me and 8 guys that look like me should have been in the parking lot in Buffalo. We'd have flipped this fucking car. He would have never made it in the store, bro. Y'all don't get it? You don't get it? You don't wish for that to be the case instead of what happened? Y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all bugging, B. Y'all bugging, B. Y'all bugging. And my phone finna die. Yeah, my phone finna die. But hey, listen though. I'ma end this live stream. I should come back later today and do another one. Hug an AR owner. Stop letting them hate on them fucking guns. The gun is your savior. It is your natural right and responsibility. The first law of nature is self-preservation. You get to keep motherfuckers off your ass, bro, with whatever you get your hands on. And another man can't tell you not to choose a gun. He can't do that.